you're going to free write again. And what's happening is you're limiting all these, you're taking away the big issues, and you're going to focus on maybe classroom environment. All right? That you want to focus on that. So that main idea, free write again. What is your experiences about being in the classroom, about professors, about other classmates, people who are not from the culture you're from, but not also from the culture that you are living in? What about that? You come down again, take the main idea that you get from the first free writing, and then you look facts, details, examples, do it again. Okay? Then that helps you, by the time you do it twice, it will help you then to really get your ideas together. Now you're ready. Now you're ready to start doing your essay. Okay? After you finish the free writing and you reread your paper, you circle the main ideas, you do it again. After this time, after the second time, you have kind of gotten away from all the other extraneous material that you don't need, and now you're ready to focus on what you want to write about. Okay? And that's a pre-writing activity. Okay. What is clustering? Clustering helps you to just put ideas out there. You're not looking at sentences, you're not looking at phrases, maybe a few phrases, maybe not, but mostly words. You're going to write your topic in the center of the paper and draw a circle around it. I don't know where that came from. Write other ideas in circles around the center idea. Okay? Think about each idea and make more as needed. You've done this. You remember this. You put your topic in the center, and then you have an idea here, and you have an idea there, and an idea there. And then as you look at the ideas out, and you say, oh, here's something else about this idea. Here's something else about this idea. For example, I chose a wedding, okay? And I can't guarantee my topics are going to come out right. Okay, so what do you need to do for a wedding? Well, you have to prepare. You have to have preparation. People have to get gifts. What else do you need? Come on. Well, people have to come to your wedding. Who's going to be coming to the wedding? What about the ceremony? What kind of ceremony is it going to be? Reception. We have to have a reception. We have to be able to entertain people after the wedding. Come on. All right. In preparation, we have to send invitations. What else do we need? We need to get a guest list. We need to know who's going to come. What else here? People. We need people for the wedding. We need bridesmaids. We need the best man. We need a bride and a groom. Can't have a wedding without a bride and a groom. Okay, how about reception? Reception is, we need a wedding cake. For Taiwan, you need a wonderful place to serve the food and where you're going to be, the banquet hall. Is anybody going to give speeches? Who's going to give speeches? What about the ceremony? Is it going to be a service at the restaurant? Is it going to be with the home? Is it going to be in a church? What are the customs that where people get married? You know, we need to take pictures. Who's going to take pictures? Whoops, go back. I'm sorry. All right. So here's my little mind map. You know, this helps me to see what do I want to talk about in my essay. All right. Now I might end up with only a three-paragraph essay with here's the wedding, my topic, and I'm going to talk about the preparation. I'm going to talk about the people and the ceremony. All right. I may have all four in my essay, each one will have its own paragraph in which all of these supporting ideas will be a part. Okay? So as you brainstorm, you're not going to be able to use everything, but it gives you an idea of what you can and what you want to use in your final essay. Okay. When you do an outline helps you to organize what it is you're going to be putting into each of your paragraphs. When you have a longer essay, For a one-paragraph essay, an outline really isn't necessary because you have your topic sentence, your supporting sentences, and your concluding sentence. And that your topic sentences could be 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever, but not much more than that. And then you're going to close with your concluding sentence. So you don't really need an outline. If you're writing a longer essay, 3 paragraphs, 5 paragraphs, 8 paragraphs, 10, you might want to have a good outline in which you have your topic sentence, your supporting point, supporting detail, another supporting point, a supporting detail, a supporting detail. And this will be true for each one of your paragraphs. When you get down to the last paragraph, you will have conclusion, the concluding sentence, okay? Concluding paragraph. Okay. This is given to you, this information about outlining is given to you on page 271 and 272. There's a little activity that you can do. It shows you the model on page 272 of how to do the outlining. And I have just copied here on the PowerPoint the format of outlining, and then in the actual model, it gives in like communication problems, going back from culture shock, taking communication problems. One problem that international students face in the United States is communicating with Americans. There's your topic sentence. All right. Now we have a supporting point, and this writer does. International students have poor verbal skills. To support that, she says lack of vocabulary, poor pronunciation. The second thing that is a problem for international students is that Americans are difficult to understand. Here's some supporting details. Number one, they use incomplete sentences. They're not clear in expressions. They use unclear expressions. They talk too fast. They use slang and idioms. So these are supporting details that go with the second supporting point. Okay. And then in conclusion, because of their own poor verbal skills and because of the Americans' way of speaking, international students have a hard time communicating when they first arrive in the United States. Okay, so here, this is done for you. This is for a longer paragraph, and but this can also be applied to more than one paragraph essay. All right. Now, here's our steps in writing. We're going to write the rough draft. Try to do that as soon as you can after your class. Do your rough draft. Get your ideas out there on the paper. You may or may not decide that that's what you really want to write about, but at least you have something written down. All right, write it down. The rough draft is not supposed to be perfect because it's your first writing, and you want to get everything down there. Make sure you have your topic sentence. Make sure you have your supporting sentences and your conclusion. Then, as you write, you may think of new ideas. You may decide to add some ideas to your supporting ideas. You may decide to delete what you've written and put in something new. Okay, well, all right. Then you revise. Always go back to revise, because that first draft is only your initial idea. Go back over your material, read it again, and rewrite it, retype it, okay? Take a look at the first draft that you've written. Go through it, make some changes, and then check to make sure that the composition has good content, that you have achieved what you wanted. Here's your topic. Here's what you need to say in your topic sentence. Here is your supporting information. Your organization is right. You've got a good concluding sentence. You've got a good concluding paragraph if it's more than 2 paragraphs. Check the composition for grammar and punctuation. Be sure you edit it. Okay? So you're going to do 2 things. You're going to revise your first draft, and you're going to edit it. Revising means that you change the content a little bit. Maybe you add more, you take out something and you put something in new, or you add more ideas that are similar to the topic, and then you edit. You check your spelling, grammar, punctuation, etc. Okay? And then that part is what we call polishing, and that's gives you some good ideas on page 274. Okay. And real quickly, page 273 to 275, write your topic sentence, underline it to remind you what the focus of the paragraph is. Okay. Write your essay following the outline as closely as possible. So you might want to change. I mean, it's your essay. You can change it if you find something else that you want to add in there. Concentrate on writing as much information as you can following the points in the outline. And if you come up with some ideas for another major point of the outline, write it in the margin. Don't add it into this outline because it's not part of your topic. If you come up with new ideas that are not related, you don't want to add that. Okay? All right. When you revise the content and organization, you focus on general aspects. You check that you've achieved what you were going to set out to do. You look for general logic and coherence. You make sure the essay is logic, has a topic sentence, and states the main focus. You want to check for unity. Make sure that everything is pertaining to the same topic. All right. You have enough supporting details. You have the correct use of transition signals. And you provide a concluding sentence or statement for your, okay, quickly. Here, this is your second draft. After you do that, that's your first draft. You're going to look at the sentence structure. You're going to look at coherence, the grammar, mechanics, vocabulary. Okay. And now your final copy. Ta-da! It's neatly written in ink or typed. Ta-da! Come on up. It has achieved the stated purpose. You're going to write about culture shock. You're going to write about the effects of pollution on plant life. It's logical, it's coherent, and contains good topic sentences, supporting sentences, and a concluding sentence. All right. Now, all of that is in your textbook on those pages, and if you take a look on page 275, it shows you how to do the proofreading, and then 277 will show you what corrections were made and how to do the editing practice. I would like you, please, to go over to page 278 and to take a look at the essay that is there. It's a one-paragraph essay, kind of long, but look for the incorrect forms and look for errors in capitalization and noun plurals. Go through and proofread that. Do the editing, do the revision. Revision means that you focus on the ideas. Editing means that you look at grammar, punctuation, spelling, mechanics, etc. When you are ready, write the final copy to hand in. It should be written neatly and legibly or typed, and then read it again to be sure that you have made the corrections you want to, okay? And then we'll take a look at that as you turn it in your homework assignment. Okay, well, that's the end of this lesson, and I hope you have a good week, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you.